Hi Richard, welcome to another short YouTube video about my newest acquisition of my added to my collection of keyboards. The new Casio. I have a not new Casio, but it's a Casio. I believe this is from the early 90s, late 80s. Not sure. Got postcode notification. It's a synthesizer. It's got power, main volume, accompaniment volume, rhythm volume, and chord switch, of course. They're separate on this keyboard. And it has the synchro in and start and stop and intro and end. And the tempo buttons to turn up and down for the tempo. And the rhythm buttons for the rhythm. And the select button to select the lower ones. There's the tone. And the select button on the other side to select the lower one. And this is a auto harmonize button and the demo button. I don't know what this one does. Needs to be clean. A little dirty. It's a full size. It's almost a full size keyboard. Got Casio board standard on it. Got module. It's mono. It's not stereo. It's got a tuning button over here in the back where the AC adapter plugs into. You tune it up and down. It's it right there. It's connected to a headphone port like this one. It didn't come with adapters, so I have one on hand. Where you put the batteries in. You don't put the batteries underneath like you do with other keyboards. This one you put it on the top. The battery compartment's a little dirty and a little not clean, but it needs to be clean. But it'll be clean. There's got a little mark there. That can be easily cleaned off. And here's, I'm going to demonstrate sound for a minute on my surround sound, because the speaker right here doesn't work right, so I just use the surround sound to demonstrate. Turn Casio card on. Let's start the demo so you can actually hear what it sounds like. that ends the demonstration. it starts again, so I'm not going to do the demonstration fully and waste time. This keyboard is from the late 90s, early 80s. A little dirty still, needs to be cleaned. Metal bottom, serial plate. I'll show you what it sounds like briefly. That's what it sounds like. You can play different rhythms. I'm gonna play this one. This one seems to sound good. I'm gonna turn these two things on so you can hear them. I don't know what they do, but I just turn them on. This is how you play it. It's got intro and outro. One finger chord. That's a basic little intro and outro from a basic rhythm that they had back then. There's all kinds of other rhythms I'm not going to demonstrate because I don't have time on this iPod to demonstrate a lot. I believe it was on the piano, electric piano. I don't know how to set that up. I think it's a dual voice button right here, but I'm not sure. So that's the demonstration of the Casio CT370. It seems to be popular on YouTube today. So guys on YouTube, if you're watching, you might like to hear, you might be able to explore different tones on this keyboard that I can't explore right now because I'm not used to it. It's actually a synthesizer. It's more like a synthesizer than a keyboard, but it's a basic synthesizer. Let's show the bottom plate so you can actually see. Bottom plate upside down. It's metal. Doesn't say what year it's made, but I'm sure it's made in the late 80s. It says Casio. It's heavy. It ain't light. This is the tuning knob, so you can tune it to different tunes. It's a headphone, and of course your AC adapter I need to straighten out. There we go. And it says Casio. Made of metal underneath in this plate makes it heavy. It's a good little keyboard. I like it. So that was a video of the Casiotone CT370 from the 1980s and early 90s. Coming up soon, I will demonstrate another keyboard, or a toy keyboard, that I will be receiving in the mail in the next couple of days. It's called the Blue Man Group keyboard. You'll see demonstrations of it on YouTube, but you'll see a demonstration. I'll do a brief demonstration of it if I have batteries, and if it takes an adapter like that, which I doubt it does, but it might. We see. And Richard, if you're watching this and you have that keyboard, I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Well, that was a demonstration of the CT317 Casiotone from the 80s. Goodbye, and see you later.